Hey, what's going on guys? It's OGCP Da Silva and welcome back to some Destiny gameplay. This is personally one of my favorite gameplays I've gotten in this game, and it was a really long game. It actually lasted for about 13 minutes, but I did condense it to only the good parts so you don't have to sit through a long video, because a lot of us get bored and click off of the video if it's way too long, right? So I condensed it to just the best parts, the highlights of the game, and hopefully you guys do enjoy that in the background. Now, speaking really quickly about the game itself, you know, this is a game that I have enjoyed, and it's something that I do enjoy playing, especially farming. Well, not so much the farming part, but, you know, just getting out there in the campaign or in the story mode, collecting all this gear and upgrading all the items. I think that's where the people who play this game have the most fun in. I mean, don't get me wrong, Crucible is fun at times, especially when you're wrecking people, but you know, you can't sit here and play Crucible for hours on end. I mean, you can play the story and go through all the upgrades and, you know, loot and play with your friends and all that jazz a lot more for a lot longer, but in terms of the Crucible, you can't play it for very long. Actually, that's where I'm coming from. That's what I think. You know, others might differ in their opinions, but I personally can't play this game for its multiplayer all the time for hours on end. But I do enjoy the Crucible from time to time, but I enjoy, you know, the single player aspect of this game a lot more. But again, going forward with this game, I will be posting it every once in a while on my channel. I won't be posting it as often when Advanced Warfare and the Master Chief Collection come out, because this game is not going to occupy most of my time. Those two titles are going to occupy the most of my time and what you're going to see on my channel from next week on, especially when Advanced Warfare comes out, which is coming out on the 3rd, like I said before, for those of us who have pre-ordered the game, which I have. And also, I'm off of work for not only the 3rd, the day that it releases, but also for the next couple of days after that. So expect to see a lot of Advanced Warfare on my channel. And a lot of people don't just immediately buy the game without seeing YouTube videos or people's opinions about it, right? And YouTube is a great resource for us to do that. For those of us who, you know, haven't decided right away to get the game, they're gonna decide whether to get it based off of the gameplay, what other people think, and how they perceive the game based off of all of that. So again, expect to see some Advanced Warfare on my channel, and hopefully if it's something that you see and you like, you're able to purchase it. If not, then you're able to see that it's something that you're not going to invest your time and money into. So hopefully I'll be able to provide that for all of you guys. As far as the Master Chief Collection goes, it's actually pretty sad. I'm not going to be able to purchase that game and play and post on it when it releases, which is on November the 11th, because from the 7th till the 21st, I will be gone for my annual training for my Army National Guard with my unit. And what we do is once a year we do an annual training for 2 weeks. So our unit decided that we were going to go from the 7th to the 21st to Iowa. So I'm going to be going to Iowa, which I've never been to, a state I've never been to. If anyone of my subscribers is from Iowa, let me know how it is out there. But what I've heard is the weather is going to be extremely cold, meaning the high is going to be 40 degrees. So that's going to be, especially a guy from California, that is something definitely that I am not used to. I have only experienced that type of weather when I was in basic training at Fort Jackson, South Carolina. You know, that was the only time that I've experienced that, and it was terrible, you know. But again, we were only required to wear what they wanted us to wear, and at times that was only limited to a shirt and shorts because of our PT, you know, physical training and various other demands that they have of us. You know, we didn't have the luxury of wearing whatever we wanted, so a lot of times we did have to suffer, you know, at the expense of the Army. But again, that's what taught us to be mentally tough and also physically tough, because it conditioned us. But again, it's been a couple of months since basic training, so I have to readjust my body coming back here to California, warm and sunny California. So it's something that I have to mentally prepare for when I go out there. But again, I will not be here at home for the release of the Master Chief Collection, so that's kind of sad. But when I do come back, expect to see that on my channel as I acquire that. But anyways, if you guys have any questions of me, if you guys have any concerns, leave them in the comment section below, and enjoy the rest of this gameplay. I don't think there is much left, but whatever is left, hopefully you do enjoy it with this vehicle right here. I just own and pwn. I don't know. I think this is a great investment of your time when you're playing. I forget what the game objective, not game objective, but what this mode is actually called. I think it's control or something like that. But anyways, yeah, enjoy the rest of the gameplay here, as I'll leave you guys until the next video. This is OGCP Da Silva, and I am signing off.
Only 10 seconds left. You neutralize Zone C. Zone C captured. You control all zones. Haha. More efforts like that and we might just